Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome. And guess what? I made it. I didn't sleep through it. Dory says hello. Let me just get onto my page here. Say hi when you're coming in. Let me know that you are here. All right, let's see. Who all's going to join us tonight? I have some happy mail to share. Let me get all my stuff. Take your pick. Phone folder. Scissors. Hi, Lori. Move this stuff out of the way because if I have a black background on the left, I can see your comments. Otherwise, I can't see them because they blend in. Let me fix my contraption behind me. Oh, look at my desk. What is on there? Oh, it's wet from my glass. Have my drink. I should have got more. All right. So welcome everyone. Come on in. Come on in. It's free of charge. Tell them at the door you know who I am. They'll let you right in. They'll say right up to the front, please take your seats. All the special people are checking in. There we go. The sweet. Love the sweet. All right. Who all's here tonight? Who do we got? We got Lori. Hello. We got Marcia. Hello. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. So last week wasn't a good week. I had my third round of chemo, and I just did not have a good week. Finally, I want to say today, maybe yesterday. Hi, Fran. I started feeling my best. So I did a video. If you haven't seen it yet and you're looking for some old retired product, they're flying out of here. Thank you, Jesus, for that. I just have so much stuff I need to get rid of. Dirt cheap prices. I'm even throwing in a free gift. If you live local, you could just come and pick it up. Come have a visit with me. I'm here all the time. I don't go anywhere. So check out that. I have a link here in Facebook to that video if you want to check it out. Now under the description where it says, I don't know if it says more or see more, I have a list of all the stamp sets that are already either pending. A lot of them are sold. I only have a couple left that they haven't sent me their payment yet. But hello, Kathy. And let me know. The bundles, I mean, it's dirt cheap. The seashell one, because it has the folder, the dies, and the stamps, is $30. The dies and the stamp sets are $20, and stamp sets are $10. I know. I could get more for them, but you know what? If they're out of here, then I have peace of mind. So I really need to get rid of those. So check it out. So welcome everyone. So how am I doing? Other than last week with the chemo drugs, usually the first day is the worst for me. First, second day, I'm really not feeling well. Yesterday I had a little bit of nausea. I took my medication for that and then I felt better. And today I feel a lot better. But I feel like I've been like locked in this room doing shipping and whatnot. I feel like it's like a warehouse. I mean, I had a lot of stamps, but a lot of them have gone. And my poor mail person tomorrow, I'm going to have to leave a treat or something. Because there's like a stack of stuff that he or she, I think it's a he, has to pick up. So I hope you're all doing well. That's me in a nutshell. But I had this plan for last week, which I didn't make it. I had all intentions on... let me see about another light here. Does that all look bright enough for you all? Let me see about another light. I do it too long on the gooseneck, it falls over. Maybe that's a little better too. So I'm still waiting for, you know, I have my poor monkey, I don't know what that is, poor monkey punch, and you know, dumb here, somehow only put in for the punch and not the stamp. I'm still waiting for that. I really have not been ordering because I just don't have the money for it. So I'm hoping little by little the Daisy Suite is on my list to get because I absolutely love it. We're all going to miss the Sunflower Suite, which somebody just purchased my Sunflower Suite. And the daisies they just make me happy. The designer series paper, because of the fact I couldn't invest in the whole suite, and I'm noticing that lately, if I can't get the whole suite, I at least get the designer series paper. So this is the annual catalog. It just started this month. We have a whole year, so don't worry. If your wish list is large as mine, you have through April 2024 to purchase from here. And you know what? Right around the corner is going to be the mini catalog, because they kind of changed the dates of shipping, of the catalogs. And yeah, change is good sometimes, not so good sometimes. So I'm going to focus on the designer series paper. I'm looking for, does it tell me what page? I'll just thumb through, I'll find it quick, right? I love the designer series paper, not only because one sheet in particular, did I pass it? Here it is. One sheet in particular, but I love it because it's focusing on all the new in colors. Now, I did get all the new in color stamp pads and the new colors that came out. I was able to invest in the markers. So that might be something, if you're on a budget, might be something you would want to look to do. But it does have the new ink colors, and it also has some old colors that were brought back. And, well, I know you've all seen it. Who has not seen it? My goodness, have you not seen it yet? So it's called Fresh as a Daisy. It's item number 161289. And no, it doesn't come in these. I bought these from Amazon. You can check them out on there. And no, I don't have an affiliate link, although everybody keeps saying you should have one. Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. This is the sheet that I'm talking about. Is that all in the picture? Well, pretty much in the picture. My stand here. Pretty much in the picture. Let me get it up a little bit higher. Hi, Kay. Okay, so this is my favorite sheet. Now, don't forget, you get 2 sheets of each, which I'm very excited. So I'm going to show you how to cut this up and utilize the most out of this paper. Now, the back side, I'm like, meh. So I'm not worked up about having to cut this. I love this. I wish they would do more of this. This one and this one has got to be my favorites. But let's look at the rest of the paper pack. If you have not seen it, look at these daisies and this color. My goodness. Oh, you should love that paper. It smells. Oh, we didn't even do that, but I can smell it. Oh my goodness. If nothing else, folks, get it, because do the sniff test. Are you a paper sniffer? If you are, raise your hand. You know who you are. Don't be shy, because we can all relate. It smells so fabulous. And it's kind of like the new car smell, although they say that's carcinogenic. Of course, I didn't get my cancer from that, because I hardly ever have a new car. But anyhow, okay, let's move on. So pretty paper. Here's the back side of those daisies. It's like, meh, you know. Look at this one. Wowzy, wowzy. Love it. And here's the back side of that one. Meh. But, you know, look at this. Wowzy, wowzy, I need more of this paper. You people need to buy more stuff so I can get more stuff. Okay, oh, I didn't flip it over. Now, you know, the two of these together, I mean, they look fabulous, but it's like, meh. Look at this one. How many of you bought those 12 by 12 magnetic frame thingies? This would be fabulous as a backdraft on that frame thing where you can put the magnetic thing, you know. I did a Facebook Live on that. I love this. I could put this in a frame and hang it on the wall, and I'm happy. And here's the back of that, which, you know, hey, it goes good together. But look at the colors. And look at these cute little daisies. You know, the first flower I see that makes me happy is sunflowers. And second has got to be daisies. And look at the background of that. Let's check it out. Well, not so much with that paper. So those are the papers. And they have a ton of colors that coordinate. Azure, I gotta take my glasses down. I still haven't gotten to my appointment yet for my eye doctor's next month. Azure Afternoon, Boho Blue, Bubble Bath, Cajun Craze, Copper Clay, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lemon Lolly, Moody Mauve, Pebbled Path, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. So a lot of new colors in there. Now, ooh, itchy nose. One of the things I enjoy doing is when a new paper pack comes out is to take some of those, some or all, depending on what, you know, what mood I'm in, one or all of the colors in the paper and cut up a piece of cardstock. So these are some of the colors that are in there, believe it or not. Fabulous. Look at that Moody Mauve. So look at these colors. My goodness, this is the Pebbled Path. I believe this one is, oh, I can't remember. I'm not going to force myself to remember because I can't. But now, out of the cards I'm going to create with tonight, these are the page pieces that you have left. So I got as far as I could, and then I'm like, okay, that'll be good for my Facebook Live. So I'm going to put all of this back in here. And I'll tell you, these little folder things are great. I use my little label maker to put on here, you know, what it is and the item number, and it just makes my life easier. Okay, just saying. And you could get a pack of 3 of them. They're really inexpensive, so I have a whole bunch of them, and I intertwine them, you know, like when things sell out and new papers come out, you know, I just pull them out and let them go. Okay, so here's our 12 by 12 paper. We want to cut this so that we get the most out of it, okay? And it might seem simple. My cutter's upside down. It might seem simple. Oh, you know, before I go any further, let me do the sharing. I got 2 cards, and I totally forgot because I moved them to the side. 2 cards, and they're both from the same person. Can you believe it? One came after the Facebook Live last time, and the other one came the week later. So from our friend Mary, who was our swap coordinator for our monthly card swap, she sent me this cute card just saying hello. And isn't that the great thing with making your own cards, is that you could just make a card just to say hello. And she wrote a real nice inside, and thank you, Mary. That, you know, the cards always seem to come on a day that is just, it's needed. So she sent me that one, and then, oh my goodness, hold on to your panties, ladies, because look at this one. She knows my thing with bees. I don't like real bees. I mean, I'm petrified, but ones on paper, love them. So this is sending hugs, and look at that beautiful bee. She used a piece of vellum here that she ran through her dies, and beautiful card. It's just, just makes me happy. I think I'm going to start hanging them all on the wall here. Maybe get a magnet strip or something that can hang them on the wall. Well, look who's joined us, Miss Aurora. Let's see if she'll be snoring in a little bit. Well, Miss Aurora, okay, let me show you how to cut these, and then I'll tell you the story of Miss Aurora. Okay, so we are going to cut it first across here. So line it up, and if you don't have our paper trimmer, why not? Line it up there and cut it across. Perfect, okay? Then, so we'll put that aside. Then we're going to turn it, and we are going to cut these two pieces. We want to get every last inch of this paper. We do not want to waste any of this paper because it's like gold. So then you're going to cut that. Then you're going to turn the paper. We're going to cut long ways here. I'm sure you all know how to do this, but just in case you thought, huh. Okay, so then we have that. And now we have this piece. So we're going to, and I'm lining it up. You see this little area? That's where the cutter is. So I'm using the top and the bottom to line it up. Sometimes, you know, it's off a little bit. That's okay. See, like this time, it's off a little bit. I'm probably going to have to trim this down anywho. So just take that little smidgen off. You know, the paper police are not going to come to your door. And then this one, you're going to turn this way. If they do, and they're single and they're cute, can you send them over my way? That's probably going to be the only way I'm going to meet somebody. But anyhow, okay, so this piece is going to go right here. And then this piece, we're going to turn this way. I hope I'm not going too fast for y'all. And that one I'm off just a teensy bit. There we go. All right. And then this piece, we're going to cut this one in 3. I love this. I love the bubble bath. How many of you love the bubble bath? Well, how many of you love a bubble bath to begin with? But raise your hand. But also, well, this week I should say, I took 2 lavender Epsom salt baths. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about feeling so relaxed and like $1 million, and it was just what I needed. Yep. Okay, so there we go. Hi Mary, did you see I just shared your cards you sent me? Thank you so much. Let me grab them. Look at. They are absolutely beautiful. I said I'm going to have to start hanging them on the wall here and just cover my whole wall. Be like a wall of cards. Thank you so much, Mary. I really, really do appreciate the cards. Speaking of cards, Mary's here. So if you're not yet a member of our monthly card swap, it's where there's a theme each month, and you only have to make 1 card and send it out, and you get a card in the mail from someone else. And just grab a drink for a sec. Okay, so that is how you're going to cut up all of your papers. So let's see what we got here. We have some, oh, it looks like I need to try and change my blade. When you notice you get those little frayed edges, it's time for a new blade. So we have all of these smaller pieces, and then we have these bigger pieces. So out of that, how many cards do you think you could get out of that? I say a lot. I say a lot. Let me clean up here. Let me get my stuff. Now, I did a lot of the work ahead of time. You know me. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's my paper for my cutter. So, because of the fact that I'm using DSP and I don't have any sayings, oh, well, that just fell down papers. Go-to greetings I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using Color and Contour, one of my faves, but I'm using it for the sayings. And Artistically Inked. And again, the saying is what I'm using them for. So keep that in the back of your mind. So if you're wondering. All right, so let me get these out of the way. So now let us begin. Oh, I'm also using stylish shaped dies and the tailor-made tags. And if you don't have these yet, you know I use them like every week. And the tags not so much. So that's why I thought I would bring in the tailored tags. You can make all different size tags, 2 different designs, and it even has the reinforcement holes. 2 must on your list. And of course, you know, our wonderful Baker's Twine. This is an essential pack, so you get an assortment of all of the Baker's Twine. You buy it in one bundle and you got it forever. Well, not forever, depending on how much you use. Okay, one more other thing I'm going to be using. These are the 2022-2025 in color dots, and they coordinate with the new, okay, I know that opens. They coordinate with the new in colors, okay? So there they are in all their glory. So I'm going to be using them for embellishment because I know they're going to coordinate with this because, you know, it's a no-brainer. Oh, and I wanted to share with you, these are the Stampin' Right markers. So these are the 2023 new core color collection. So if you wanted to add, you wanted all the ink pads. We know we all want the ink pads. We can't afford them right now. We can buy a few at a time. But you can buy the whole pack of the new ink, the new core colors, all in one item number. And then you know what? You can do a lot with these. These are newly designed, and you can use them to color the back of your stamps. How many of you remember that? You know, yeah, we need the ink pads, but we'll slowly get those. So that is a great idea if you have not yet gotten them. Oh, one more die, fill in the bottom of the box, of course, are the deckled rectangle dies. Highly recommend them. They have a cute, well, I don't even know if you want to call it cute. They have a deckled edge to them, so it almost looks like you tore the paper without tearing. We're so scared to tear paper. Well, we don't have to because we have dies. All right, all of that being said, let's get creative. So, the first card. Now, I don't have these made up ahead of time. Kind of have stuff ready for them, but nothing prepared. Just the items cut. All right, so first, we have the, is this a Pretty in Peacock? Someone refresh my memory. You know, I'll bring my markers out, then I'll be able to know. Yeah, I think it is. I should have written that down, but I did not. Let me see. And they make this so small. Stampin' Up. Yeah, Pretty in Peacock. Okay, good thing I have these here. I'll be able to tell you what the colors are, because otherwise I don't remember. Pretty in Peacock. And half a sheet of cardstock. We're going to go ahead and fold this over. Get my bone folder. And I don't believe I'm going to have to stamp anything because I already have things stamped. This is the best way to get prepared. Sit down, stamp a whole bunch of sayings, okay? Cut them out with your dies and have them ready to go. Get yourself a little envelope, put them in there, make your cards, but don't put anything on them. So then when, oh gosh, somebody got me a gift, I have to send a thank you. Well, you just go into your little pile and you go, oh, there we go. That's perfect for my card. And off you go, right? No brainer. Okay, so those are all my sayings over there. I have this gilded gold paper. This has not retired. It's still available. And I thought this would make a beautiful background with this. Now this paper I'm going to have to cut down a little bit. So we'll just do easy peasy trimming. I'm going to just take 1/4 of an inch off here. And my trash can is all the way over there because I was embroidering. And trim this here. Have I missed any comments or questions? If you have questions, put them in caps. All right, let's see. Love the DSP. Love Bubble Bath. You are welcome. The first card that Sue showed was one of my swap cards for April. Our theme was using the retired product. Nice! I got the markers and figured slowly fill in with the ink pads. Wonderful. Pretty and peacock, you're right. Love that color and so thrilled it's back. Me too. Okay, so look at this with this gold paper. Now I know you're saying, Sue, you can cut out the center of that paper and use it for something else. Or Sue, you can use a punch. Let me grab one. What is this one? 2-inch. You could grab your punches and punch out the center. Like that. And like that. And put them aside. Ooh, that was close to the edge. See, my depth perception is still off. I don't think it's ever going to get better. So now I can do my layering. No one knows that I use that. And look at that. Look at how beautiful. Okay, so I am going to get my glue. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Enough of my chit-chat. Although on my video, people say all the time, they love my chit-chat. I don't know. I don't know how sometimes you can stand me. Now, I'm going to hold this up because I got holes on my paper. I don't know, sometimes you could stand me, but I appreciate you all so very much. Now, if I had, I'm not going to use any twine. Well, no, I'm not. This is going to go here. Now, this is quick and simple cards. How many of you like quick and simple? I don't really think this needs to go any special direction, so I'm not going to worry about that. Put that together like so. Now I have a small little strip kind of left over. I thought I would embellish with that. I don't think, oh, you know what? This might be nice. That might be nice. Let's do that. I know I shouldn't be cutting the paper like this. Let me put it close to my face so I can see. Let's see how he did. Oh, not too bad. And here's a little piece for the inside. Look, just enough. So we'll put some on the inside. Now again, you know, if you're making cards at home, you're just in the mood. You want to make cards. You don't know what you need cards for. Just go ahead and make the cards and don't put anything on them. Just put them aside. And when you need a card, you say, oh no, the swap group, and I totally forgot and I need it in a hurry. You just go to your bin of cards and you are ready to go. Now we do have that card planner. I've demoed that before. Definitely that would be a great way to organize your cards. They go month by month. You can put them all in order. I'm going to put this down here on the bottom. You could do the top if you like. This is just for my inside. But that would be a great way to coordinate. I'm going to put this about 3/4 of the way down because I'm not adding any ribbons to this. So this will be like my fancy embellishment. Whoop, let me make sure it's straight. Everything I do is crooked. There we go. Okay. So now we do have those circles. We decide, you know, I can probably do something like this. Oh, my circle punch looks like it needs a little help. We have all of these stamped and cut out. Is this a little bit too large? Go big or go home, right? Yeah, I like that. You guys like that? Well, I hope so. That's what's happening. So I only put glue on the 1/2 of it because I'm going to raise this up on dimensionals. because you know we just have to. We just got to. All right, so let's put some of those, whoopsies. It'll also help hold on your cardstock if it's not quite dry. So let me put a couple of those. And you could, you know, zhoosh this up or down, or, well, let's put one in the middle. Sue's not going to earn the cruise, but she's still going to use a lot of dimensionals. You know, I think traveling is a little bit out of my wheelhouse right now, but that's all right. Okay, thank you for everything. Let me see. Oh, that looks good. Now, I don't have any of these that would coordinate. But, hold on. This room is total disaster. Yeah, as I pull one thing out, everything comes. Hold on, I'm getting my basket out with my goodies. Okay, so now all that I just organized behind me, total mess. Let's see. Oh, there's some dimensionals. Ooh, look, there's 3 of these left. These are the red and green adhesive back pearls. Yes, please. That would be perfect for this card. Take your pick tool. Look at my putty on the end is a total mess. I think I need a new one. Let's do, there's 3 of these, so that's perfect. So we'll put 1. Count with me. You know you are. 2. And let's go up there. 3. There we are. Let me put my embellishment bucket. That's what I call that. And there we have it. There's our first card. Thank you for everything. And then inside, you can put whatever you want to thank them for. Isn't that fabulous? You guys love that? Okay, card number 2. Let's go with some of the new in colors. This one is the Copper Clay. Copper Clay and these beautiful butterflies. And I also have some boho blue that I'm going to do some layering with. And these two the same size? Yes, they are. Okay. So, what was I thinking here? I was thinking, I probably can cut this. Let's do, should we do white background? Let's see. Should we do the card base white or the clay? Otherwise, I'm going to use what I don't use for layering. Let me know what you think while I trim this up, because this needs to be trimmed. So let me know. Leave it in the comments. What do you think I should use? Which color should I use? While I'm cutting my paper, I will come back and take a peeky-poo, see what you're all, hopefully you're answering. Blue as the mat, like so. Clay card, like so. I thought I would do a little pop of white. What do y'all think of a pop of white? Or just leave that for the inside. What do you think of that? You likey, likey? Do you likey, likey, like that? I like it like that. Do, 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 do. I like it like... I know, I'm going to get a strike. You know, I probably did some sort of singing on my Facebook Live on one of them. And they said they were going to mute part of my Facebook Live because I was, I guess, singing some copyright song. Like, really, Facebook? You have nothing else to do? What do you think? You likey? Okay. I like you too. We won't sing the song because they'll probably still pick it up on it. And you know, it was an older video, like an older Facebook Live. It wasn't even like a recent one. It's like, is that all those people have to do? Let me cut this one down. Is to, you know, bother people that might do a little tune. Like, really? They'll probably put me in jail now. Can you imagine Facebook jail? They'll all have to come and visit me when I'm in Facebook jail. I'll be like, yeah, I can't go to jail. Can't go to jail. I don't have time for that. My peeps will be missing me. Okay, so now I have a second white inner. So we'll just put that, we'll just put that there. Okay, so this will be for my inner. So you guys did a good choice. Whoop. Okay, so this will be my inner, which probably, where's that trash that he just threw away? Did I crumple that up? That piece I cut off. Too small. Okay. So we'll put this on the inside. Yes. Now, if I had the daisy stamp set, I would be able to embellish with my daisy stamp set, but I don't have it. So if you don't have it either, get yourself the paper and make a bunch of cards out of the paper. And check out some of our other papers. You know, you could do a lot of fun cards just using the paper. Okay, so I feel this needs a little twine. The white. This is gray. I'm looking. Do I have any? Oh, here we go. This is more rustic. This is the thread, the linen thread. Let's do linen thread. So let's wrappy. Use it up. That's the end of that. Bye-bye. Isn't it like a great feeling when you use something up and you use it all the way to the end? I kind of feel that way when I'm sewing or I'm doing embroidery. And all of a sudden, you know, I finish the project and I look and I was able to complete the project using that one bobbin. Let's move this down a little. We want to be able to see our pretty daisies. It kind of blends in with it a little bit, so we'll have to do a few other doodads on here. But anyhow, if we make a bow, maybe it'll stand out a little bit more. Let's see Sue's bow making skills. Oh, she hasn't lost it yet. There we go. Okay, so let's glue this. So it's like a satisfaction when you're able to use right into the last little bit. Ooh, I'm liking this. I think you guys had something when you came up with that idea. Okay, Winka Stella is looking like a splash of that on here would be fabulous. Or if you want to keep it more earthy, you can do that. So let's go through the sayings. You're absolutely amazing. And this is done with the clay ink pad. How about a happy birthday? Yell out when you see something. I think I'll stick with that. Here's a big thanks. Thanks. My head's itchy. Yell out if you see something I should use. Maybe the amazing. You're a DSP hoarder? Oh my gosh, Kathy. I was going to ask you if you wanted some. So I have a lot as well. A lot of retired product that, well, you know, I think we all do. I'm a hoarder too. Okay, I think that might be a little too large. Here's a little happy birthday. I think that's a little too small. I think we'll do the amazing. You're absolutely amazing. Oh, we have this one with the decal edge. Oh, I think I like that, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out my boho blue. Oh, new ink pad. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go along the edge. Makes it look like you have a layer without a layer. How many of you do that? Let me get this and put it on the back so you can see. See how that shows up? Looks like a layer without a layer. Okay. Let's put some dimensionals on the back of that. 1, 2, 3. I think 4 is good. You know, how many of you are like me when you go to the store and you want to buy something? Well, I don't go to the store anymore. I order online and they come to me. But anyhow, when you order stuff or whatever, you know, a lot of times, you know, you're only buying one. You only want one. But if you're buying multiples, I mean, who buys one? You know, you want to go in and you want to get like 2 or 4, 6, 8. How many of you buy in even numbers and how many of you buy in odd numbers? I'm interested about that. Okay, so let's use some of our dots on here. I think we'll pick up the blue. So look at how pretty these are. Come on. Put one. Oh my goodness. Let's go with the next size. Well, they're on here good. Either that, I need a new pick-me-upper tool. 2. Maybe I should try this end. Sometimes I use this end. I take everything right off. Let's focus on the flower. Ooh, there we are. Oh, there was a little glitch there. Did y'all see that? Uh-oh. Y'all still there? And there we are. You're absolutely amazing. What do you think? I think this little would be beautiful, one in every flower. My name is Kay and I hoard paper. Okay. All right, Kay, you are not alone here. You are not alone. Everyone step up. We can all call ourselves the paper hoarders. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I have 3 more cards. So believe it, you're getting 5 out of me. So I'm making up for last week. I don't know why it keeps flipping. You guys seeing that? You guys seeing that? I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. Probably because I was talking about FB. Okay, so now we have this one. Oh my goodness. You know, these are my colors. These are my people right here. Okay? So I have a whole bunch of colors here, and I think anything would go fab. My thought was, let's go with a white card base. I guess my thought was a couple weeks ago. Maybe my thought has changed since then. But we're going to go with what we got in the packet. Working fine? Okay, maybe it's my iPad. I hope not, because, you know, my iPad is my friend. Okay, so let's put a brown background. Well, maybe not. Maybe this with this and this. What do you think of that? What you thinking of that? Okay, so if we're going to do these types of layers, this one needs to be cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so that's our first layer. The next layer is going to be 3 3/4. 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so that will get layered there. And this one is going to be 3.5, but I don't want to take off all from one side. So it's going to be 2 lines. This is my math, people. 2 lines, and then I will do the half here. Alright, that's good. And then, what did I say this one was long? 5? 5. Okay, so then this one's going to be 4 3/4 question mark. 4 3/4 with a question mark. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, goody, goody, goody. I done did it. Now, if you really want to make something a little bit different, you can offset. You know, offset your cards a little bit. Maybe have your base layer flat and straight, and maybe kind of offset this a little bit. You know, what do you think? Offset or straight? Let me hear your answers. Offset or straight? That's the next question I am asking. And I didn't do any sayings in the wheat. So we'll have to work with, maybe we'll just do a little thing like this. Offset, straight. Offset. Okay, we got 2 offsets. Do we have 2 offsets? Offset, offset. 2 offsets, 1 straight. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, no, straight. Okay, live a little. Well, straight. Okay, we got 3 straights, 2 offsets. Anyone else want to throw in your suggestion? Speak now or forever never. It's looking like straight, folks. Straight is the winner tonight. Okay, we'll go straight. We'll be straight tonight. All right. Okie dokie, let's glue this on. So I hope you're all having a fabulous week. To all of the mothers out there, happy early Mother's Day. Don't forget to wish your mother, whether she be still here with us or up in heaven, a happy Mother's Day. My son's having a little cookout, him and his girlfriend, so they invited me. So that's where I'm going to be going on Mother's Day. All right, so being we used up all of our twine, although I know I have more, but we'll go with what's in here. You could always color my twine, right? Could always. I don't know, maybe the white. Let's go with the white. So before I glue this down to my card, I'm going to take this and do a few wraparounds. Using the white baker's twine just because. So who has plans for Sunday? You have, or maybe you have plans for the whole weekend. I love seeing on Facebook everyone, you know, going so many places. Not. Sometimes it makes me sad. But I love seeing that other people are out and enjoying this beautiful weather we've been having, because we know that when you get a nice day, you want to appreciate every moment of it. Okay, so I like to spread it out like that. I'm going to tie a bow there, and I need my scissors. Trim, and you can color your baker's twine. Don't just think you could only color your ribbon. You can color your baker's twine as well. All right, that looks good. Okay, so this is going to get glued onto the white. Now look at how that just pops. It brings in every single color in that card. How many of you are gonna like go run and order 2 packs of this paper? Mm-hmm. I know you are. Because it is beautiful. You may be seeing a lot of it until I can get some new product, but we'll incorporate some of the old with the new. All right. Thank you for everything. I hate, like, you know, not being able to see. Oh, la, la, la. What do you think? Thank you for everything black. Thank you for everything clay. You're absolutely amazing. Would the gold kind of go in with that? No. I don't know. I'm liking the black. I'm going with the black. I'm making an executive decision here, folks. Going black with the ink. So if you said what color, it's already been decided. Okay. I still find these backings all over the house. I try to throw them away, you know, but I'll put that over there. And then let us see. Well, the colors don't kind of go with that, do they? No, I'm not really liking it. I don't really, these are supposed to be the in colors. If I have the blue, I guess this is the copper clay. This is the Moody Mauve. This one must be the wheat. And this one is the Pebbled Path. But, well, let's go with it. Let's go with it. If Stampin' Up! Says that's the color, then, so if it's a little bit different, that's okay. All right, put one there. There we go. And ta-da! There is card number 3. So far we've done 1, 2, 3. Look at how they look so different. Okay, let's go on to number 4, one of my favorite new colors. I made this mess. The Bubble Bath. Ooh. And the, ooh, is it crushed curry? Someone refresh me if you were paying attention. I could get my thing out here if I could. Crushed curry. If I could see. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, let's see who gets it first. Crushed curry. Oh, I did it. I remembered something. So, let's go ahead. This is going to be our base card. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Don't you love that color? You know, it's really close to Fresh Freesia. Really close, but when you have them separate, you could tell it's pink, but when you put them together, it looks a little different. So we got crushed curry. That's going to be cut down a quarter. And then this is one of the pieces I cut. I thought that would be fun to kind of do a little bit of a layering trick with that down on the bottom. I don't think I want it on the top. No. Down on the bottom. So I am going to trim this. Do I have that one trimmed? Nope. I could trim them both at the same time if I want to. But nope, I want to do that smidgy again. So this is at 4 inches. So I'm going to do 2 lines on that side. And 2 lines on that side. And the reason I'm doing that is to even out both sides. Now the bottom don't matter. Don't matter. And this one, I'm just going to cut it 4 3/4. Right? I always second guess myself because there we go. Okay. All right. Goody goody. Okay. So we will put this here. I thought that was a good choice. How am I doing on time, friends? Get out of the trash can. What do you think is in there? It's like paper and sewing supplies. Somebody's wanting to go for a WALK. I took her for one before. Oh, I was going to tell you the story. So I'm in the house earlier, and I hear her barking, and I'm thinking, that barking sounds further away. And I go out back, and the gate to the fence is open, and the roar is nowhere to be found. So here she's barking, and I'm like, oh no. You know, people are across the street. I'm going to use the baker's twine on this one as well. People are, I think I wrap it a few times. People are across the street. Did she go after them? Is it a lawyer that she's, I'm going to get sued now? Nope, she's sitting on the front porch and she's barking. I'm like, really? So I have no idea how the back gate, although it's kind of funky. I'm going to have somebody come and look at it. Next time my son comes over, which maybe is tomorrow, because I think it's not closing right. So maybe it was windy and the wind blew it open or something, but yep, there she was on the front porch barking. So then after that I thought, well, she must want to go, oh, I didn't do that too well. She must want to go for a WALK. So her and I went for one. Well, you know, she has to bark at everybody. And, you know, you just kind of look at people and just do a little smile. Sorry. My dog's nuts. I'm sorry she's nuts. But look how pretty that is. And when you put that on the bubble bath, oh, lordy. Okay. So, yeah, that was my Aurora escaping. Now, you know, funny thing that happened, because when I had Minnie, and how many of you remember Minnie? She was the bestest. Minnie used to do that all the time. She used to escape from the back and then run around to the front. And then she'd be on the porch all so thrilled with herself, like, look at me, I got out and here I am. And, you know, at least I didn't have to worry that she was going to run away, you know. But this one, this doohickey. All right. Where's my little bucket of goodies? Okay, so let's see. So that was my mini story. Happy birthday. That takes up too much. I have a lot of amazing people, and I think I need to make a lot of amazing cards. Thinking of you, but I made that into a tag. Well, that's kind of pretty. I could tie this on. Okay, let's do that. I wish I could move it over a little. Oh, well. So, yeah, that's my story. Just lay down. Will you get out of the trash can? I mean, there's nothing in there. There's no food in there. There's no nothing. I'm going to pick it up off the floor. I don't know what you think is so interesting in there. Or you want to rip tissues apart. I do not know. Crazy dog. All right. Okay, let's try this again. No, I don't like that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Is we're going to trim this like that. Oh, now I'm going to my garbage can. No, the garbage can is now on the desk. And we're going to do this. Okay, I'm making this way too hard. I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. Life should not be hard when you're making a card. There's a new hallmark for us. Life should not be hard when you are making a card. Okay. Now, baker's twine, I'm going to double it because it makes a nicer bow. Are y'all still here with me? It's starting to get dark out. Okay, I failed. Failure number 1, bow tying. Let's try that again. I hear the church bells, so it must be 8 o'clock. I'm kind of going a little bit long tonight, folks. I hope that's okay. If you have to leave, you could come back and watch the replay, or I will upload it for sure on YouTube. You can watch it over there if you'd like. Okay, there we go. Now, this will go on here with a glue dot. So there, take that card. All right. Glue dot. And you know what happens here stays here, so we don't tell nobody that we did that underneath. Thinking of you, la-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Do I want any of those embellishments? Do any of them match? Not really. So shall we go classy? Let's go with some of these. We'll use the white ones. So get yourself a little basket like this and put all of your little embellishments in there. Then when you need something, you just pull out yourself a magical basket, and your wish is my command. Is that how that goes? Your wish is my... Let's do a couple more because they look like they need a little more help. Let's do 5. All right, I know. I just got done saying do things in 2, 4, 6, 8. Except in card making, you do things odd number. And there we go. This might be a little too large. Oh, now I pulled it too much. Pull too much, pull too little. Let's trim that a little bit. Some people like to have long tails on things. I don't want to have it so it's extending outside the card. Okay. Kind of can't see the thinking of you, but you can move that aside. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? Now look, isn't that funny how the white kind of does a reflection and it almost looks pink? This one should be up a little more. Oh. Isn't that funny how that happened? Okay, we got one more. Hang tight. I had to do something with these clouds. You know that. So we have the color of... Oh... We have the color of this blue. Is this the azure? Such an odd, yes. What is it called? Azure Afternoon? I don't know what that even is. Does anybody know what that is? Azure. Anybody? Okay, so we're going to use this as the base. This is going to be simple. So, as the base. That on there needs a little help. So quickly, if you do, whoops, a layer of white, and then we're just going to, let me move my little magical box on the side. We're just going to take a smidgy off, a quarter of an inch off of here, and I'm going to do, so this is 4. So I'm going to do the 2 lines top and 2 lines bottom, and that will be 1/4 of an inch. I guess that's 1/8 of an inch then, right? All you math people out there, you're probably cringing every time I say 2 lines. Okay. And look at how pretty that is, just like with nothing. Look at that. Would you look at that? All right, let's go. Let's get this party rocking. This is our last card, so I did 5 cards tonight, all on the fly. All with some pre-cut cardstock, but kind of a mental note as to what I was going to do, just not knowing how I was going to do it. This will be my inside. Now, I could have added more layers on this, but why? You know, I mean, I think it looks good. I'm sure I'm going to wrap some sort of twine around, perhaps white twine. Look at how pretty that is. So you do good. I think I'm just going to stick with the white. But you know what? Let's go up and down this time. Oh, she's going off a little bit different this time. Harry. But they're all basically the same cards. Just with a little bit of a difference. Sometimes that's all you need. Whoop. Don't pull too tight, Sue. And I don't know what it is about when I do these 3 things. I always feel like I have to separate these. Let me slide that down. A little snug. Pulled it a little too tight. Usually it loosens up. Oop. There we go. Loosen that up a little bit. A little on the tight side. Okay, there we go. Yep, wrong scissors. No wonder why they're not cutting. Always make sure you have 2 pair of snips. One for paper. Oh, I just pulled that and off it went. I'll get that later. One for paper, one for ribbons and twines, and oh, that didn't tie. Okay. Let's take our time, because it'll save you from saying the cursey word when you go to cut something and you're trying and it's trying to cut and it won't cut, and you're like getting frustrated, the sweat's rolling down your back and you're trying to cut it. Don't do that to yourself. You deserve better. All right, my fabulous people, we are almost done. I think I need this for a happy birthday. Maybe a thinking of you. This would be a nice thinking of you, although it's that dang tag again. Forget about it. Let's do a happy birthday. Maybe put this little circle thing. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let's put that little circle thing behind it. Like this. So if you're brand new here and you're wondering what in the world is going on here, my name is Susan, and I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And if you see product here that you like and you have to have in your life, head on over to my online store at stampinsucreates.stampinup.net, and you can find all these products and so much more on my online store. You like how I did that? Okay. Oh, my head is itchy. I need these arrays changed. Okay, I don't know. Do I want to go with the blue? Should I go with the blue or should I go with the more golder tones? Or should I use something else? It's my happy birthday. Happy birthday. Are you all still here? What do y'all think? What embellishment should I use? Or maybe these brownish ones. Are you asleep? Are you there? Hello? It's me. I think everyone left the planet. Clear. Hi, Nancy. Thank you, Mary. You're there. Hi, Nancy. Oh, did we get an answer? The azure, the color of the sky on a clear day. Oh, is that what it means? Did you look that up? A light purplish shade of blue, like that of a clear and unclouded sky. Oh, flower? All right, well that makes sense because it's blue. You got kicked off Facebook and had to find you again? Oh no. What were you doing? Yeah, you seem to be sending me, Fran, I seem to get, okay, I'm not sure about which one of these. I don't think I had anyone respond, so I'm going to do an executive decision. I'm going to go with the blue. And, oh, Fran, I have been getting messages from you through messaging as opposed to like Facebook messages, like private messages. I don't know what that's all about, but I just ignore them. Now maybe I should put that on the eye. That one eye. There we go. All right. I did it. I done did it. All by myself. Let me put these things away. Let's look at the 5 cards I did for you tonight on the fly. Kind of a little mental idea of what I was going to make. Not mental, you know, like I'm mental, which I kind of am at times, but let me get room here. Somebody put all this stuff here. Okay, so we have this with our azure afternoon and our pretty daisies. Oh my goodness. Love that card. Our peacock and our copper clay. Look at how different they all look. And let's make room for the daisy. Let's see, we can fix these nice. Look at that cards. Let me move them up. Let me get caught up. This one needs a little more glue on that, which I'll fix. So what do y'all think? You love all the cards. Glad I got this DSP. Yes! The peacock. Yeah, Nancy, I know peacock is your thing. I came in late. Is this all the DSP from the daisy? Yes, it is. It's that one sheet that I showed. Go back and watch the replay. I'll show you how to cut it to make the most out of it. Your phone must be messed up again. Oh, maybe. Maybe. But if you go back to the beginning, I demonstrate how to take the one sheet with all those images and cut them up to make all these cards. And there's still a few more pieces that are remaining. All right. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of it with me. I want to wish all the mothers out there, whatever kind of mother you are, even the fur baby mommies, a happy Mother's Day. I hope you have an enjoyable weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather. Get out and get some fresh air. Go for a walk. And I will be, hopefully, God willing, back here on Thursday, next Thursday at 7 p.m. I will have my monkey. I will have my monkey stamp set by then. Yay! It's supposed to arrive this weekend, so we'll see. It just takes forever for stuff to ship anymore. And, oh, thank you. And don't forget to check out my video where I'm getting clearance on all those stamp sets at 10 and 20 bucks. You know, you get quite a bargain, and you'll save me from having to figure out what I'm going to do with them. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, and until next week, we'll see you then. Bye.